My family is alive and well. I am truly happy, believe me. Yet should I find out the truth as to why they are still alive? Man, I couldn't believe what I saw on the news yesterday. I was just chilling at work, flipping through the channels on the TVs we had at the store. The news hit me like a freight train. My wife, Jessica, and our 3 kids were apparently gone. A car accident, they said. I sat there, frozen, as the newscaster rattled off their names. My heart sank, and my whole world crumbled right there. My coworkers tried to comfort me, saying things like, "I'm so sorry, Jimmy, and if there's anything we can do." But, honestly, nothing could fill the void that news had punched into my gut. I appreciated their efforts, though. It was a tough day, and I just couldn't shake off the feeling that I'd lost everything. Night fell, and I went home to an empty, cold house. The silence was deafening. I crawled into bed, praying it was all just a messed up nightmare. I mean, how could I face a world without Jessica's laughter or the kids' never-ending energy? Morning came, and I swear I heard noises echoing through the house. Confused, I followed the sound and, to my disbelief, found my whole family there. Jessica greeted me with a smile. The kids were at the table talking about their next camping trip. It was like the news had never happened. My emotions were all over the place, from despair to an overwhelming joy that filled the void I thought was permanent. I had to make sure. Maybe it was just a coincidence. I hurried to my laptop, opened it up, and searched for yesterday's news. And there it was, the same names, the same identities, titled Death of a Mother and 3 Kids. My heart sank again. "Jimmy, breakfast is ready for you. You gotta head to work soon," Jessica called from the kitchen. I stood there, baffled. The doubt crept in like a shadow, and I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. Maybe it was all a weird coincidence, but my mind refused to let go of the idea that my family might not be as alive as they seemed. I decided to go to work, thinking maybe it was just a mix-up in the news. But those strange doubts lingered in the back of my mind, casting a shadow over the happiness that had briefly warmed my heart. I couldn't shake the feeling that reality was playing tricks on me, and my life was turning into some bizarre puzzle with missing pieces. I couldn't shake off the weird vibes that lingered from the morning. My coworkers acted like the news of my family's demise never happened. Greetings were casual, conversations were normal. It was surreal. I decided to approach Dan, my closest coworker who witnessed my grief just yesterday. "Hey, Dan, did you know that my family passed away yesterday?" I asked, my voice filled with uncertainty. Dan stared at me, confusion etched on his face. "Is this some kind of joke to you, Jimmy?" he responded. I pressed on, mentioning the news about the mother and 3 kids. Dan acknowledged the local news but questioned if it was all part of a prank. Frustrated, I cut the conversation short, realizing I was getting nowhere. Doubts continued to cloud my mind throughout the day. Was it all a sick joke, or was there something more sinister at play? After work, I spotted Jessica walking alone on the streets, an unusual behavior for her. My curiosity piqued. I decided to follow her discreetly, like a shadow in the night. The journey led us 3 miles away from the city, where she stumbled upon a small, eerie shed in the middle of the forest. She looked around cautiously before entering. I remained vigilant, looking in the shadows, my heart pounding. As I cautiously stepped into the shed, I noticed a dark entrance leading underground. A cold shiver ran down my spine, as if an ominous force warned me against proceeding. Despite the terrifying sensation, I couldn't resist the urge to discover the truth. Was my family really alive, or was there something darker at play? The choice loomed before me: enter the foreboding darkness or walk away from the unsettling discovery that awaited. I stood there, torn between the fear of the unknown and the desperate need for answers. The shed held secrets, and the decision to uncover them weighed heavily on my shoulders. Days passed, and I found solace in the seemingly normal routine of family life. The kids, engrossed in a Disney movie, brought a genuine smile to my face. The warmth of our home enveloped me, yet a lingering fear and doubt persisted in the depths of my mind. Curiosity gnawed at me, and I couldn't help but question the kids about their mom's whereabouts. They nonchalantly mentioned she had gone to the grocery store for dinner ingredients. As if on cue, Jessica walked in, a bag of groceries in hand. A kiss on the cheek, a warm greeting, it was all so normal. She headed to the kitchen, and the aroma of cooking filled the air, just like any other day. I convinced myself that maybe avoiding the investigation into the mysterious entrance was the right decision. I have a family that is alive, and they are the same as they were before. That's good enough for me, I reassured myself. The days rolled by in a haze of happiness spent with my seemingly resurrected family. Despite the moments of joy, the thought of the secret entrance lingered like a shadow. The internal struggle persisted, and I questioned if I should venture back into the unknown, risking everything I had regained. My family is alive, and that's all that matters, I repeated to myself every morning, as if trying to drown out the nagging doubts. The routine became a shield against the unsettling thoughts that plagued me. Unable to keep it to myself any longer, I decided to seek advice from the vast, anonymous realm of the internet. I crafted a post on a forum platform known as Reddit, pouring out my story to faceless strangers. I am asking for your opinion, wondering if I should take the plunge into the mysterious underground or cherish the happiness I had found with my family. I now wait, expecting my responses to be offering a different perspective. Some may urged caution, emphasizing the joy I had in my present. Or maybe some might fuel my curiosity, pushing me to uncover the truth that lay beneath the surface. The waiting game has left me more conflicted than ever, torn between the safety of my newfound happiness and the relentless curiosity that clawed at my mind. So guys, should I be happy with what I have? Or investigate the truth?